The mediocrity business is available everywhere. It's not one restaurant owner Ed Hendy wanted any part of. So he built a business based on the best, featuring the best beef possible.
We wanted to have excellence, and I think, in fact, I remember my wife's birthday. We had 2 kids at the time, and we went out to dinner, and she said, I want a great steak. And we had 2 children, and I thought, well, okay, I got to find a restaurant that's casual enough to take a couple of kids to. And we found one. Should have been a great place. The meal was horrible. I remember thinking, God, there's a market here for restaurants to serve an excellent meal where families can go in and be casual and celebrate mom's birthday. And that literally is what the beginnings of who we are today, how we transformed ourselves.
Now the Houston-based business is the largest independent steakhouse in Texas. The steakhouse has used the certified Angus beef brand during the majority of its 40-year history, selling more than 6 million pounds over time.
Any small business is in a pressure squeeze on profits. The cost of labor in this business is astronomical, and the cost of food goes up and down. And there's a tendency, there's a temptation to buy cheaper to try to save money. And the problem is, once you buy cheaper, you buy less quality, and less quality, the customer can tell the difference. That's why I say anybody with taste buds and can count to 5 can tell what a delicious steak is and how tender it is. That's why we've got to present the very best product.
Last year, Taste of Texas spent more than $3 million with its meat supplier. It's easy to see why the restaurant wants to cut food costs, but instead of buying cheaper, they try to make smart buys.
The customer comes in to celebrate an event. It could be an anniversary, it could be a birthday, it could be a family occasion, it could be a first child going off to college, the birth of a new child, whatever it is, and they want to have a meal in excellence. If I save them $1 or $2 off the price, but the meal isn't great, they're not coming back. We're not going to do that.
Hendy wants ranchers to know he's doing all he can to sell more of the high-quality beef they raise, and he's not going to waver from that.
It takes 2 years from the time the bull and cow gets together in the pasture until I get a T-bone out of the deal. That's a long pipeline of supply, and I want to make sure that they know that we're going to be there, that demand is going to be there, and that demand is growing.
Even though increasing demand means increasing prices, Hendy says it's still a net positive for everyone. I'm Bob Cervera.